Welcome Virgo to your love reading for September 3rd to the 9th of 2018, and I wish you a special birthday if your birthday is either throughout the week at some point in time, so make sure that you enjoy it. Alright, so energies for Virgo and love for September 3rd to the 9th 2018. So over energy between you both, if you're dealing with somebody, what they might be bringing towards you, your response, advice, outcome. So Virgo and love. Okay. So we do have issues with employment. Work, you might be calling out of work early. You might not be that dedicated to the which you might be called to duty for. All right, so some of you out there, so it might be a change, or you're trying to just change the dynamics between you and another person where you do work. Some of you might want to disconnect with someone that you do work with because there's a temptation, or there's just an awkward kind of air in the atmosphere between both of you, so that might be an issue. So for some of you, you could be trying to find ways to bring in more money in some way, but you might be doubting yourself. So both of you, either you or the other person, could be dealing with that issue. Now, what they might be bringing towards you because of that matter, they might be walking away, stepping away, taking a break right now, and it feels like if there's no progress, if you're not putting in the effort towards the connection, or vice versa, there's no mutual understanding or agreement, at least this week there is a separation, or maybe just laying something down, laying something to rest, because you can't continue to do something. You're burning yourself out by that stress, so that person may walk away from you, and you might even hold back as well. So it's almost like they walk away from you, but you hold on a little bit, and you might have a fear of completely removing yourself from that particular person. And I feel like it's an energy of you trying to do whatever you do to save what you have, to reserve the resources that you have right now, and also your emotional self. You're trying to hold that back for the right time to open up to somebody because of, fear. So sometimes this could be damaging in some way, holding on to too many vices that hold you down, but other times it's just self-protection and just focusing on you. Now, what your advice? So this is an issue of making changes. All right, sometimes if you don't like the relationship you're in, you don't like the particular dynamics between you and somebody else, how you communicate, what that person might be bringing in, which you're sending out, giving someone another try, going down the same road again. I feel like a lot of you might be holding back, and also an issue of being judged and looked at by your friends, by your family, if you've been holding back a secret, if you are seen in a different light. And I feel like a lot of you might really have some issues, especially if you're very religious, or you have a certain belief structure that holds you away from opening up to a newer person, and that could strain you and stress you. It just depends there. So I feel like that might be an issue. Now, the outcome is the Six of Pentacles. So maybe this week, a gift could be coming through. You could be generous in some way to give and receive in some capacity, I feel. So look out for that, to be open to it. And it's also an energy of donating, doing what you can do so that energy can come back. I always tell people that you are part of God universe. The universe is everything and everybody, and as you give to somebody, or you kind of try it and test it out for yourself, and you see that it can come back to you in some form or fashion. So I feel like that's part of you doing your best, with your romantic love interest or partner, trying to be kind to them, and eventually that energy can build up, even if they might be a bit harsh to you or just walking away from you. That's what it seems like right now. Both of you might be clashing on the financial front. You have 4 financial cards showing up here, so that might definitely be on your mind for some of you out there. So I feel also that some of you might be in a connection where you're giving to maybe an ex-partner or someone that you have dealt with, because they might still be struggling with something, or they're struggling with taking care of the child, or issues like that, to kind of keep somebody quiet about something. That might be part of what's going on. So clarify one card for clarify Judgment in reverse for Virgo. Yeah, the obstacle is somebody in a way. Just energetically right now, the passion is not there. It's strained, I feel, and even clarifying it still gives me the same kind of idea, or the thought that was coming to me. So let's see messages for Virgo for September 3rd to the 9th. So we have patience, please, and it says what you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. So that is part of you kind of letting go. If you feel like things need to change, don't force it. Try to do your best to make amends with yourself, your inner compass, and make sure that you're feeling good about what's going on inside, and you make some changes, especially if you need to practice, devote some more energy to a particular a talent or something that you might have. Maybe that can help you out if you have obstacles when it comes to your career choice or goals. So just in love in general, try to be patient with that connection and see how things might unfold. All right, so a ton of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes as well. I'll send you all of that. I hope you receive it, and you can go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something personally for you, as these are general. The phone option will not be an option at this time, but you can choose the others. Have a good one.